Hey, welcome back, Yeshua lovers. This Olive and Tav treasure I'm going to go over here reminds me of an old church song. You may know it. It goes, and I'm not going to sing it because I can't sing worth a hoot. But it goes, "Are you washed in the blood, in the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb?" So I know this is going to be talking about leprosy, and it's going to be talking about leprosy in leather and linen or wool, in the warp or the woof of a garment. But think in the back of your mind about us. And I know we don't have the problem of leprosy these days, but do we have things that eat away at us? Say something, someone has wronged you and it is just eating away at you. Think of it like that. But I'm going to read starting in Leviticus 13, verse 53, and I'll point out where the olive and the tithes are for you. It starts out, "But if the priest examines it, and indeed the plague has not spread in the garment, either in the warp or in the woof, or in anything made of leather, then the priest shall examine that they wash olive and tithe that in which is the plague, and he shall isolate it another 7 days. Then the priest shall examine the plague after it has been washed, and indeed, if the plague has not changed its color, though the plague has not spread, it is unclean. You shall burn it in the fire. It continues, eating away, whether the damage is outside or inside. If the priest examines it, and indeed the plague has faded after washing it, then he shall tear it out of the garment, whether out of the warp or out of the woof, or out of the leather. But if it appears again in the garment, either in the warp or in the woof, or in anything made of leather, it is a spreading plague. You shall burn with fire olive and tithe, that in which is the plague. And if you wash the garment, either warp or woof, or whatever is made of leather, if the plague has disappeared from it, then it shall be washed a second time, and it shall be clean." So, Yeshua can wash us of our, yes, leprosy, but he can take away those things that are eating us up from the inside. But we have to let it go. You see what I'm trying to say? If we hold on to it and let it simmer inside of us still, even after we've asked for Yeshua to take it away, then it's to be burned in the fire. So here is our olive and tithe here in verse 54, which says, "Then the priest shall command that they wash olive and tithe, that which is the plague." And then again in verse 57, we have a standalone olive and tithe here, that which is in the plague. So, just wanted to share that with you. Hope I explained that well. And if you're watching this on Shabbat, have a blessed Shabbat and a good rest given straight from the Almighty Himself.